back doing a endgame raid on the Sacred Fist stick build. I do have the full gear set that I put into the build video now, so I wanted to see how it goes. Just a quick reminder, wearing 5-piece Isle with a 3-piece filler of Summer, with 2 pieces of Temple Inferno and 2 pieces of Windlasher from Sands to try to maximize all my stuff. Using the spear from Lord of Blades. And for filigrees, I've got Sanctified Fervor, as well as just some filler melee power boosts from Sucker Punch, Treachery, and I think it's next fall or One Against Many. So, we're doing VODs, so I'm just going to buff up real quick while we get started. Stat sheet, strength's a bit low, everything else rounds out okay. Would have liked to see Charisma higher, all the other stuff, but overall turned out to be a pretty fun build. Melee power sitting at 267 right now. Where's it going with that? Double Strike. Double Strike sitting at 57% with 25% uptime almost all the time. Keeps you about 80%. So would like that to be a hair higher, but pretty good. So let's see how this does. I did a raid a couple days ago in the Feywild, but didn't have the gear I wanted yet, so it's just in my filler endgame gear. But now I've got everything that I wanted for it. So let's see how much of a difference it makes. We're just missing one. Yeah, just the Druid. So, yeah, I've described this build as not quite as beefy as I was hoping for being a chunk paladin, but it's supposed to just be a fun damage build, so let's see if it holds up to the test here. We're just on hard, so it shouldn't be too bad. But we'll see. Taking forever to get going here. I was going to talk more about the build, but I know I did a build video. But just keep in mind, trying to keep up your MBU damage as well as your sneak attack damage, as well as those are good extra. Should be hopefully over 1,000 between the two of them combined per hit, so that's always something nice to add on to it. That's pretty good. Let's open up. Curse off. There's a tank. We don't have a true healer, so kind of want to pay attention a little bit. Yeah, see, those numbers should add up over 1,000 at least. And you can keep this fire on for an extra 10% fire damage for your view. And then just keep filing through your action boost. You should never run out of action boost. So no reason not to just have them going the whole time. They go first. Nope, I'm not first. Just taking a lot of damage. First though. You got plenty of buttons to click here. I'm not getting them all. You got a bunch of cleaves in this build. Cleave, 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 cleave even. I should be using Fist of Iron more often. I just don't go over to it enough. But he's back on him. I'm gonna open up and see what I can do. And I forgot you also could be adding your 3 bounce and view dice here. Should be doing that before you get to the fight. When you curses. When you get those furies off in your smites, they feel pretty good. Only 50-60k, which isn't like spectacular, but certainly no slouch either. I should let him go to the tank there first. That was my mistake. Now he's on the tank, we'll go back on him. I imagine that's a druid that pulled him. These druids are busted right now. Yeah. So you generate your action boost from your legendary dreadnought tree. So just keep cycling through them. Your fury works also well with either Fist of Iron or your Boulder's Might. Both have pretty decent fury damage if you can't time it out with your smite. It's just bats. I'm not gonna hit one of these. There are too many casters. We're sitting 286 PR with Fervor on. Feels pretty good. Gotta take a disease pot. Oops. Move out of the blue circle. On my head. Is that an Artificer thing? I haven't played Artificer in forever. Converter. That's kind of cool. It's helpful. Move out of the blue. There's a lot of people in the blue. Yeah, I'm not getting any of these bats. There's too many casters. Well, this feels pretty good. I'd say it's a, not a huge increase from when I didn't have the full gear, but I mean a solid like probably 500 damage a swing or so before crits of difference from some extra melee power, better staff. So, because I think my last time I had checked, I had about half my filigrees in, so I was missing some melee power from there. My melee power set a little bit over 200, so about 230 when I'm buffed up. So, solid difference there. missed that whole cleave. That's funny. The sneak attack feels pretty solid. So the build's got combat. So he's got 12 dice of sneak attack. He's got 12 dice of imbue. 9, but if you keep your buff on, which doesn't happen all the time because it only lasts 20 seconds. So like, I'll put on for this first 20 seconds. But after that, we're probably not going to be on. First. I'll probably try to beat down some Orthons real quick. This build was really great for AoE clear. Like I said, you got like 4 or 5 cleaves, you got over 200% strike through, you attack fast, just overall feels good. I just would like to see maybe if I could tweak it just to be a little tankier. It would have been great. And then you keep that consume flame on to keep an extra 10% fire damage in there to boost up your imbue dice, because I left my imbue dice as fire for that sole purpose. Instead of making it light damage, I left it fire just because I had this to make it an extra 10%. Thought could be either way. You could change it to light if you prefer. That was just a flavor thing. But yeah, that's the build. Stat sheet. Bats. I am going to get a bat. I said the whole time I wouldn't. This is what I run for action points. Sacred Fist, a little bit in Henshin, solid amount into Thief Rogue, all the way up to get the extra helpless damage. A little bit into Assassin for some extra sneak attack. And I got random point Inquisitive because I had to put it in something. And then some decent in Tabaxi as well. For Destinies, I run Dreadnought with Fury with some extra Shadow Dancer for some more sneak attack. So, hope you like it. If you see this and want to find out more about it, I do have a build video that I post that goes more into depth of feats and action points and everything. So, check it out. Thanks. Bye.